What is Web3? A beginner's guide to the decentralized internet from Token Tool Hub. Here's a clear tour of Web3. What it is, why it matters, how the pieces fit, and how to start safely. If Web1 was the read-only web of static pages, and Web2 became the read-write social web dominated by platforms, Web3 aims to be read-write-own. You control a wallet, your assets are portable, and rules are enforced by code on blockchains rather than a company help desk. Quick definition. Web3 uses public blockchains and cryptography to enable user-owned accounts, programmable digital assets, and open protocols. Your account lives in a wallet you hold. Smart contracts, programs on a blockchain, enforce rules transparently. Because apps share open standards, you can carry identity and assets between them. Core building blocks, wallets. Your account and key manager for holding addresses and signing transactions. Options include MetaMask, Rabbi, and hardware wallets like Ledger or Trezor. If you hold the private keys, you control the assets. Lose the keys and no one can restore them, so security discipline matters. Blockchains, shared ledgers maintained by many computers. They store balances, contracts, and transactions. Networks like Ethereum and Layer 2s, Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, aim for credible neutrality. No single party can rewrite history or block valid transactions. Smart contracts, on-chain programs that hold assets, define rules, and execute automatically when conditions are met. A decentralized exchange can swap tokens with an algorithm. No custodian required. Tokens and NFTs. Fungible tokens, often ERC20s, are interchangeable and can represent currency, like stablecoins, governance, or credits. NFTs, ERC721 or 1155, are unique and can represent art, tickets, memberships, in-game items, or credentials. The value is programmable ownership, not just pictures. dApps and DAOs. Decentralized apps pair a web interface with on-chain contracts, sometimes hosted on decentralized storage like IPFS. DAOs use on-chain voting and treasuries governed by tokens or membership rules, with transparent proposals and public votes. Why Web3 matters. Ownership. You can hold assets directly. Portability. Move your ENS name, assets, or social graph between apps. Composability. Developers stack protocols like Lego bricks, accelerating innovation. Programmable trust. Rules enforced by code enable streaming payments, programmable royalties, and trust-minimized marketplaces. Permissionless access. If you have a wallet and internet, you can participate without gatekeepers. What Web3 is not. It's not a brand new internet overnight. It layers on today's web. It's not only speculation. The primitives enable real products. And it's not perfect decentralization. Many apps are hybrids with some centralized parts. Everyday examples. In open finance, DeFi, you can swap assets, earn yield, or borrow and lend via auditable contracts. Stablecoins pegged to fiat make pricing predictable for payments and trading. NFTs can be memberships or tickets scanned from your wallet. Games issue tradable items as NFTs. Identity tools like ENS give human-readable names. Decentralized social lets you own your profile and follower graph across clients. Storage networks like IPFS and Arweave distribute files across independent nodes. Risks and trade-offs. Key management is unforgiving. Scams and phishing are common. Always verify URLs and contracts. Tokens are volatile, and smart contracts can have bugs, even after audits. UX can be confusing with gas fees, chains, bridges, and approvals. Regulation varies by country. Many projects rely on centralized components such as front ends, oracles, or admin keys. Know the trust model. On energy, major networks such as Ethereum now use proof of stake, drastically reducing energy use compared to early proof-of-work systems. Getting started safely. Step by step. 1. Install a trusted wallet such as MetaMask, and consider a hardware wallet for meaningful balances. Back up your seed phrase offline and never share it. 2. Create or import your wallet and set a strong password for local encryption. 3. Choose a network. Start on Ethereum or a layer 2 like Base, Arbitrum, or Optimism. For learning, try a testnet such as Sepolia, where assets have no real value. 4. Fund the wallet with a small amount of ETH, or the chain's gas token, to cover fees. Triple-check the address and network before sending. 5. Connect to a reputable dApp in read-only mode first. Review the site's docs and community links. Bookmark official URLs so you don't rely on search ads. 6. Review transactions carefully. In your wallet, read the summary before you confirm. For token approvals, limit spend to exact amounts when possible, and periodically revoke stale approvals. 7. Use a separate burner wallet for experiments so your main funds stay safe. Safety checklist recap. Bookmark official sites, verify contracts and addresses on the right explorer, e.g. Etherscan. Use revoke.cache to remove old approvals. Prefer hardware wallets and keep firmware updated. Be skeptical of free mints or urgent claims requesting unusual permissions, and assume support staff will never DM you first or ask for your seed phrase. Jargon cheat sheet. Gas is the fee to execute a transaction. A seed phrase can recreate your entire wallet. Treat it like the master key. A layer 2 inherits security from a base chain while offering cheaper, faster transactions. A bridge moves assets between chains. Powerful, but risky. On-chain means recorded on a blockchain. Off-chain happens elsewhere. A DEX is a decentralized exchange. A CEX is a centralized exchange. Helpful resources. Ethereum.org Learn for Fundamentals. Learn.metamask.io for wallet training. Chainlist.org to add networks to MetaMask. Etherscan.io to inspect transactions. Revoke.cache to manage approvals. Bottom line, Web3 isn't a single app or company. It's a toolkit. Wallets, blockchains, and smart contracts for user-owned, programmable experiences on open rails. The promise is a more equitable, composable internet where you keep your assets and identity and move freely between apps. The reality is maturing. UX can be rough, scams exist, and many projects are partially centralized. Start small, secure your keys, and when in doubt, pause and verify. Disclaimer: this video is educational only. No investment, legal, or tax advice. Do your own research and follow local regulations. If this helped, like and subscribe, then visit Token Tool Hub for more step-by-step Web3 guides, safety checklists, and templates to launch your first on-chain project with confidence.